Hi everybody, it's Mr. Liu. This is page 118. Put on your thinking cap. Problem solving. Number 1. Shade to show a fraction greater than 1/4 but less than 1/2. So let's use this right now. I'm going to split this up, this little bar, into fourths. Right here. So now I want a fraction that is greater than 1/4 but less than 1/2. So that means I'm going to split it up again so I can get a fraction in the middle. So here, I want a fraction that's greater than 1/4, which is this right over here, but less than 1/2, which is from this section to this section right here. So the only one that I can get that's greater than 1/4 and less than 1/2, alright, let me move this one up a little bit. Again, I want a fraction that's greater than 1/4 but less than 1/2. That means I would have to color this one in, and this one in. So that fraction is 1, 2, 3, 3 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3/8. Number 2. Sam wants to shade 2/3 of the figure. He has already shaded 4 squares. How many more squares must he shade? Help him shade. So I want 2/3 of the figure. So I'm going to take my piece right here. So that means I want, basically what it's asking you to do is to find 2/3 of, and let's count how many pieces we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we want 2/3 of 12. So let's figure out what 2/3 of 12 is. Well, that means I'm going to color 2 out of every 3. So I'm going to color in 2 out of every 3. I'm going to color in 1, 2, and I'm going to split it up right over here. So 2 out of the thirds. Let's color this one in 2. 2. I'm going to split it apart right over there. So I got 2/3 right here. Color this one in again. 2/3 right over here. And my last part, 2/3. So if you look at what I did was I split my 12 boxes into 4 groups because I'm coloring 2/3 out of each one of them. So I'm coloring 2 out of 3, 2/3, 2 out of the 3, and 2 out of 1, 2, 3. And now I count. So 2/3 out of 12, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is, I know it's 8. But he's already colored in 4 of them, so that means I just colored in this one, this one, this one, and this one. I only colored in 4 more. So how many more squares must you shade? Well, I know that answer is 4. Number 3, use the figure to show each fraction below. Use a different color for shading each fraction. So I want to color in 1/3. So I'm going to use red for 1/3. So that means I'm going to color this one in, 1 out of every 1, 2, 3. Color this one, 1 out of every 1, 2, 3. 1 out of the 3. And 1 out of the 3. Now let's use a different color to color in 1/4. So I'm going to color in 1 out of 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. I'm going to color in 1 out of the 4 over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to color in 1 out of 1, 2, 3, 4. And lastly, I'm going to color in 1/12. So I'm going to color in 1/12. That means I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, but before I do that, since I already colored in this one, I'm going to move my blue over here. Oops. Move my blue over here since I already colored that one in. Okay? And let's lastly do 1/12. So that means I'm going to color in 1 out of the whole 12. So let's color this one in. 1 out of the whole 12. Okay? So it says, what fraction of the figure is unshaded? Well, that leaves only 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 out of the whole thing, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 4 out of the 12, or 4/12 of the figure is unshaded. And that's page 118.